Welcome in, everyone, to this year's Central Methodist men's basketball season preview. I'm your host, Derek Diesner, and I'm joined today by head coach here at CMU, Jeff Sherman. Coach, we're getting ready now, 2015-16 season just about upon us. Before we get into this upcoming season, what were some final thoughts of yours as last season ended and how your team fared down the stretch last season?
Well, first, it didn't finish as well as we'd like. We didn't get a chance to finish as high up in the league as we want, but for the most part, we had a 20-win season. We found ourselves nationally ranked as high as 22, I believe it was, in January, and I would say at that point we're feeling pretty good about everything. We were right up in the mix in the conference race, and like many other teams, and it just doesn't single out us, we lost two very good starters for the season with injuries, both John Palmer, our point guard, and Eric McDaniel, our power forward. And it's not that alone that makes the difference, but obviously it changes up what you do depth-wise, and you have to have different players step up. And I thought for the most part we had a good year. I was very pleased. We were a very experienced team. But it didn't finish the way we wanted. It shows that we finished at 7th, one game out of 4th. And had we have finished 4th with our record, we would have probably put ourselves in contention for some votes nationally to get in at the very end. But it's kind of tough to do that when you're sitting at 7. So obviously it was a good year, but it's a year that we were disappointed with, and we hope that we can come out and obviously improve on that.
From last year's squad, how many return for this upcoming season?
Well, we have 4 that return off last year's team that had significant playing time. We do have a couple of others that we moved up during the injury process that played for us sparingly, but we have 4 returners that I thought will have an impact. Returning all-conference player Scott Stegman is back for his junior year. Quentin Hunter will be back as a senior. One of the better guards I still thought in the conference. He was probably the leading scorer coming off the bench in the conference, and could have easily started for us, but we liked his role that way last year. We have Mitch Wendling, who was one of our top rebounders last year, 6'6", coming back as a senior. And then we also have John Hall as a senior that's been a role player for us for the last 3 years. That does a phenomenal job. So those are our base players that we have returned.
I have pretty high expectations for our team this year. We have a lot of new players coming in, but there's also a lot of talent, and we've done a great job of melding together and bonding, and I think that's really important when you have a bunch of new players on the team, and we have some contributing factors from last season to help carry us, and I think that it should be a good year. Well, our conference is very well balanced all the way around. We have good teams such as Evangel and Benedictine. They're always at the top. Those are the ones you want to beat. We have Evangel early off in the season at home, so that'll be a good way to start off the year. And then with Grandview and William Penn coming to the conference, I don't know much about their basketball teams as a whole, but I'm sure that they have great talent and they have some great history with them, so it'll be another tough year. Well, something I definitely learned is a bunch of their different playing styles that they all contribute to. We have a bunch of different players that have come from different sizes, such as D1s, D2s, or JUCOs, and I think it's been really well to have a good balance of talent and makes a good chemistry amongst the team, and yeah.
Honestly, we had a tough road last season, coming in 7th, and then the conference. Start off to a good start. We had a few players go down with injuries. It was very detrimental to our team. 2 senior leaders at that. Kind of plays part with our whole team. It had to change everything because it was a point guard and our post man. So we had to change up the total way we play, our team identity. We had to change a lot of things. I'm excited going into this year because we have a whole new team. We have a lot of new guys coming in, experienced players. It seems like we can click very well from the beginning.
From the history of it, it's a pretty winning program. At my other school, we didn't win much, and I needed to transfer, and this place was a good fit location-wise, and I feel like I could be successful on the basketball court here as well.
All right.
I think I bring a lot of leadership. Being a senior, I've been 3 years of playing. It helps a lot, experience. I have a pretty good mental game and running the point, and I think I could benefit us a lot from that perspective.